Hey guys, this is a 42-inch Thomas ceiling fan. It does not have a model number on it. I suspect it might be another British India variant. I got this from fellow fan collector Jeff Doctor. I think we might have actually seen it in his video. And he was right and I was wrong. The flywheel is messed up, but I believe it'll hold for a video, so we're doing a video. If I'm going to install it anywhere, I need to get some brass screws. These silver ones really stand out. But they were what I had. These are somewhat of a childhood fan for me. There was a house on the street adjacent to the street my parents live on, and probably about a mile and a half down, that every year, first of all, it was painted bright red, so you couldn't forget it. But then second of all, every year they had a huge garage sale at that house. And it was, a bunch of, I think, antique collectors that came together to have the garage sale. And this was before Craigslist and eBay, so they always had really cool stuff for pretty cheap prices. And I bought a lot of old desk fans from them. I would go there on my bike, buy their desk fans, and I was known as Fanboy. And one year they actually had a Hammond organ, and it didn't sell, so they gave it to me. Anyhow, I could see through the window that in that house they had a Fasco ceiling fan in the kitchen. And I thought that was really cool, because you hardly ever saw Fascos in this area. And I couldn't really tell what model it was. Had a schoolhouse globe, and never thought to ask about it. Occasionally they had ceiling fans for sale at the garage sale, but they weren't anything I was interested in. The coolest thing I remember was like one of those Kmart Alaska Saturn copies, new in box, which now, of course, I wish I would have bought. But anyhow, a couple years later I went back, and I was kind of getting out of going to garage sales on my bike. I might have even been able to drive by this time. And lo and behold, there was one of these for sale in the garage sale, and the fan in the kitchen was missing. And it had a schoolhouse globe, and it's $10, all white with brass screws and blade arms. And so I guess the fan in the kitchen was not a Fasco, but in fact a Thomas. So I bought it, and I brought it back, and I put it in my parents' kitchen. And it hung there until the flywheel broke. And to this day, it's my favorite fan that I've had in my parents' kitchen. It's been the only fan that I really felt like fit perfectly there. There's no video of it because flywheel broke before I was doing videos. And then later on in life, I pulled two of these in terrible shape out of a trophy shop in a strip mall that was being converted into a Dollar Tree. It's actually 2 stores down from the laundromat that I put the gold lines in. Not laundromat, the dry cleaner, the one with the golden fans. So anyhow, let's test this one. High, medium, low. And then I'll turn the switch on here. Bearings seem a little stiff to me. It's rated at an amp, by the way. I didn't do anything to the bearings, but they do seem a little stiff. It's drawing 0.52 amps for this. Seems a little high for a low speed. It's a GE motor. I believe I've also seen Thomases with Fasco motors and Universal motors. Medium, 0.4. Draws more on low. We got that business again? Let me try again. Low. Sorry, that was my fault. The amp meter was jacked up. 0.17 on low, which makes more sense. 0.38 on medium, which is what it was. A little gentle breeze on medium. High, 0.55, which is well below the rated 1 amp, but that's not surprising. You wouldn't expect a 42-inch fan to draw 1 amp. It doesn't fly, but I don't think it's supposed to. None of the other ones I've had fly. There's also one of these I forgot to mention in the 12-wing stairwell. It's in polished brass. I got that one from the Madison Restore when I was volunteering there. You can feel a little bit of a breeze from it back here. Actually, you can feel a decent breeze from it back here, surprisingly. One of the things that set Thomases apart from Fascos is that the blades sometimes tilt downward on Thomases. On Fascos, they usually tilt up. Medium, low. I very much want the hugger version because cool huggers are hard to come by, and I think if I had a place that needed a hugger, one of these would do nicely. Okay, it should be on low if I turn the 0.17. .38. 0.55. We get a little bit of bearing noise from it on reverse, which is interesting. Okay, let's take it through the controls. I got it. One microfarad. Two it starts, 0.09. These are made in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. My friend Kevin, who has showed up in a couple of fan videos, and if you see a white keyboard player in the Kinfolk Band videos, that's him. Was from Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, born and raised there. It's maybe about 45 minutes from here. Manufacturing town. 3.14. They have a restore there, but I've never found anything good there, and I've looked multiple times. They've also taken me to their warehouse to look, and I haven't found anything good there either. I feel like my hand is shaking a little bit this video. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I'm going to drink some water. Kids, always drink your water. 4.18, so close to the factory low. 5.23, 6.27, 7.31, 8.35, 9.38, so the factory medium, 10.4, 14.45. I skipped ahead but then stopped when I noticed a noticeable difference in speed. 15.47, 16.48, 17.49, 10.51, let's just go up to 30.54, 40.55, that's the same as high. Unfortunately, this will be the only video for today. I got a late start, and I have to get home relatively early. I now have to take my daughter to summer camp in the mornings at like 7, 8 o'clock. Well, I don't have to. I want her to go to summer camp. So she's actually had her first day today and is extremely tired out and is at home sleeping. She fell asleep when we got home at like 5:30. .08 is where it started. Yeah, she was going to come out here with me, but she fell asleep on the car ride home from summer camp, and I woke her up and asked her if she wanted to go to bed for the night, thinking for sure that she wouldn't. Kids never want to go to sleep. And she said yes, and has been true to her word. My wife texted me and said she's still asleep, and it's now Let's see, she got home by 6 and brought her, and it's now like 9:30. That's 1/8 of a turn, 0.22. Silent with the variable speed. 1/8 of a turn, 0.33. If another 1/8 of a turn is 0.44, I tell you, well, god dog. Another 1/8 of a turn brought us to 0.44. Another one, only goes up to 0.53. Okay. Well, there you have it. 42-inch Thomas, the first comprehensive video of this. Really cool, unique Fasco variant and or copy. Still don't entirely know the source on these. Are those bright silver screws annoying you as much as they are me? Because they're getting on my nerves. Love the canopies on these. I like these canopies better than Fasco canopies. Okay, thanks for watching.